Hi everyone, welcome to Crypto Driller. So today I want to take an overview of the NFT market in general. Specifically, I'm talking about the NFT market in Solana, particularly anything that it's been listed in Solana Art is where I've been focusing in these recent days. But first, let's take a look into the crypto market. We are currently, I would say, halfway through the bull market. Bitcoin reached its all-time high roughly a week ago, and then it is in a correction now. It's sitting around 60, between 60 to 62K. It's been oscillating in that area. But now, if we take a look into a model by Plan B, maybe you are familiar with this model. He's been predicting different prices of Bitcoin for different months since I have seen this model since summer, and he's been getting check marks in all of his predictions. He predicted 47K in August, 43K in September. Check. October he predicted 63. It was 61. Not bad. But what now his model says is that November will reach 98K. That's very bullish, and December 135K. So this is very bullish in general. Also, I found this comparison from the bull run from 2017 and our current bull run. This is a tweet from Justin Bennett, and you can see that there's a very high correlation between the price of Bitcoin. Well, I mean the oscillations in the price of Bitcoin for different months between these current bull run and the one from 2017. So the correlation is really astonishing. It's really amazing, right? So if this is true, if we follow exactly same trends as in 2017, this is telling us that we will reach around 85k for Bitcoin. Then we will have a correction again to around 60k, 61k, and then we will continue up, maybe up to 100k or 150, or even people saying that we could even reach 250 and more. But well, let's see what happens in that thing, right? Now, one of the things is that what's happening now in the NFT space at the moment, right? So let's take a look into some stats here from Block Crypto. We can observe that we had a high in September in volume in general for the NFT space, but since then that volume has been dropping steadily, right? So currently we are in some sort of bear market for the NFT. Even there's more adoption of NFT, and there's many other blockchains offering the NFT, and many entrants like Disney and McDonald's and many others talking about NFT. Currently, a lot of the NFT projects are experiencing some dip in their prices, right? The floor price from a lot of these NFTs is dropping. Of course, not for the big blue chips from Ethereum blockchain, but in general for others, right? And let's take a look into what has happening in Solana Art. Let's take a look into, let's say, the blue chips in Solana Art. Here we have the Gen Ape Academy. We can see that the floor price in the last month, it has been dropping steadily, right? And here it seems stabilized for the last week. Maybe we're getting out of there. Still not clear. Let's see what happens in the following weeks. Not only this blue chip project, also Aurora, a very excellent project. The floor price has been also been dropping steadily. Now seems to be kind of stabilized as well. And other more recent projects like Galactic Gecko, same. All projects are experiencing same things, a decrease in the floor price in general, right? So one might be happening of. So first of all, it seems, well, we are in a NFT bear market at the moment. And one of the things I think might be the reason why this is occurring is I think there's multiple reasons. One is we're currently in the bull run for the crypto market in general. A lot of money is flowing into the crypto itself, into Bitcoin and all the high cap market coins, cryptos in general, meme coins as well. All the money is flowing into there, right? But I think once we reach all-time highs and people start taking their gains, I think some of that money will start flowing into the NFT space again, and then I suspect that the NFT prices will start pumping up, right? When that will happen, still unknown. Can happen maybe in 2 weeks, can happen maybe in 2 months, can happen even next year, right? It's not clear when that will happen, but I don't think the NFT high prices have ended, right? I don't think in September we observed that high increase of NFT price. No, I think that was just as it we are very early, and that was just a glimpse of what is incoming in the NFT space in general. Now, another reason I think why NFTs are having also experiencing these, besides that one, is there's been too many projects, particularly talking about Solana in general. In Solana art, too many projects launched. I think since mid October, like many projects like Rock Sharks, Jungle Cats, Project Loon, Uni, Unirexity as well, Soul Jetties, Soul Sisters as well, Scary Sharks, and that's not it. Also, we had Tower DAO, we have Goblin Laboratory as well, Heroes and Villains, and many others, right? There's many projects, and this is I'm just talking about the ones that were announced in Solana art, right? There's also other projects are announced in SolSea and other secondary marketplaces, right? So many projects are pumping up. Some of these projects were being sold out in minutes and so on. But something that I observed is that earlier in October even was difficult to get into some of these projects at the meantime. But now you can even see some projects where the mint, yes, it's sold out, and maybe not immediately, maybe it takes 5-10 minutes, but other projects are even not sold out in the first place. There's some cases, right? And one of the things is it doesn't mean that one project is better than the other. People get hyped for one project against other, but doesn't mean one project is better than other, right? And that's something that I saw in Project Elune. This project was launched. I don't remember. I think like last week, mid last week was launched, and exactly with the mean price of 3 Solanas, pretty high mean price, and also the Goblin Laboratory project was launched just with 1 hour difference. Both projects also with a mean price of 3 Solanas. So high prices for the minting. I said, okay, what's going to occur here? People were, if you look into Twitter, people were trying to decide for one project or the other. At the end of the day, this project, Goblin Laboratory, sold out around 5 minutes, and Project Elune sold out. Well, it even don't. I don't think even it sold out. I think they just closed the minting like 3 days after that, right? Now, that doesn't mean that this project is not good. No, these both projects are really excellent projects in general. And if you take a look even into the projects itself, you can see here that the floor price, even these projects are sold out immediately. The floor price now is at 2.15 Solanas. If we take a look into, let's say, Project Elune, even the floor price is around the same, right? And I've been following this project in recent days, and they've been having like sales for very high prices, like very high Solanas. Here, 22 Solanas. Found even some of these sold out for 40, right? Of course, we're talking of the very rare cases in general. So yeah, both projects are excellent, And no, it doesn't mean that one is better than the other. So just to have that in mind, right? Now, one of the questions is into which project invest, right? I think nothing in this video is financial advice for, but what to do in this situation. We have so many projects, to which project go, right? I think there's two things. I think one is let's. I think you should focus into if the project roadmap. That's very, very, very important in the project roadmap, and the other one is the execution of the project. I think if you have those two components, projects should succeed. Even projects are now um, falling down their floor price. I think eventually when the money starts flowing into the different projects, NFT projects, those are the projects that will succeed at the end of the day. I think that's what will happen eventually, right? And some examples of the projects, I mean, I made videos of other projects as well that I think they're good projects. One, for example, is Carry Sharks. I talk about this project. The floor price really dumped really hard, even to around 0.2 Solanas. The main price was 1 Solana, so really went down hard. Now it's kind of bouncing back, but this project, I just look at my video. I talk about why this project was getting being punished so hard, right? Because of some technical issues. But the team has been carrying very nicely this project. They're very well engaged. They are still executing. So this project is, I think, is good. They even proposing some solutions of you have now generation one sharks. You will send these sharks to burn. You will receive a generation one shark. It will be exactly the same. It's just for fixing some of those issues, right? And eventually they will airdrop some banners for the holder of the sharks and so on, and they're building the DAO and so on. So what is nice is that this team is still executing the roadmap. They are fixing the technical issues that they had, and they're moving. They're engaged with the community, right? So this is a very good project, right? Another project that I found very nice is the Soul Sisters project. Also, this project I think also minted somewhere around 1 Solana, and also it's been dropping in its floor price as well. But I think this is another undervalued project. Very good project. Just go to their website, look into the project itself. Very nice story talking about the earth, the only source of water that is remaining in the planet, and how Soul Sister will join forces to save all the galaxy in general. And this is a great project with a great roadmap. You can take a look into the roadmap. But something that is very nice as well is that they are building a sister verse, right? And recently that Facebook announced that they are going into the metaverse space. I think this project fits very nicely in that concept. A lot of projects will be eventually adopting, right? Also been following their Discord community. They are very engaged with the community and doing very nicely. I think they have an excellent execution of the project. They have check marks. They give a lot of updates, very constant updates. So project is executing very nicely, right? Other projects like started very nice, like Soljet started like at mid price 1 Solana. It was sold out basically immediately, and prices just started skyrocketing at some point, then started falling around. They did some sweeping of the floor, again went up, but now it's still going down. I mean, there is no project that it's not going through the same thing, right? You can see even their price history still also they are slowly the the floor is going dumping a little bit, not dumping, let's say it's decreasing with time, right? So this is something that is commonly happening in every project in general, right? So what I'm doing, right? This is not financial advice, of course. I'm just looking into really trying to look into the great projects, right? Projects where I look into the roadmap, I look into their development team, if they're working, if they're engaged with their community, I'm getting into those Discord communities, right? And what I'm doing at the moment, I'm sniping those NFT projects that I think that are undervalued, right? I think there's many under NFT values. A lot of great projects in here. I would like to ape into many of these projects, but no, I'm just selecting the projects that I think they have a lot of potential, and I'm sniping at very, very low prices. I think eventually when we get out of this NFT bear market, I think eventually when the money starts flowing again into the NFT market, especially into the Ethereum NFTs, but of course, Solana has now will take a market share of the Ethereum market, especially in the NFT space. And I think a lot of these projects will start bouncing back very, very rapidly. So I think it's an excellent time to snipe good NFT from very solid projects. Just going to their Discord channels, look into what they're doing, if they are executing their projects properly, if they are engaged with their community. Look how the community is, and I think it's an excellent opportunity to get some of these projects. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is just my personal opinion and is what I'm doing at the moment. Of course, uh, probably I have a video in the future in the following months, and let's see how these projects work at the end. Well, I hope you like the video. If you like it, smash that like button, and if you have some comments, just please your comments below. Have a nice day. Thank you.